Don't you love it when a buddy's on fish and calls and invites you on a fishing trip? It's especially good when he's on really, really big trout. Well, I got a call from Captain Triston Elston. I fished with him back in May. If you remember, we had an absolutely phenomenal trip catching huge trout at offshore oil field platforms out of Venice. Well, he's doing something similar now. He didn't give me a whole lot of details, but he said he's catching monster trout using live pokies, and it's in an area that's not too far away from cobia. You know, the cobia move in really close this time of year to the Louisiana coast, and man, that's a fish I love to target. Don't target them a whole lot at all, but hopefully we'll run into a cobia or two tomorrow. That'd be phenomenal, but even if we catch a few trout, that would just be great. The thing is, with fishing on other people's boats though, like you never really know exactly what to bring or exactly how to rig. You don't know what you're gonna be targeting. I carry a whole lot of tackle on my boat, and it's impractical to bring all that on a fishing trip on somebody else's boat. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna bring tomorrow, but I'm putting my stuff together right now, see if we can figure out. I think I'm gonna bring 3 rods, 2 bait casters, and 1 spinning rod. You gotta bring a cork rod, I feel like, no matter where you go. So that's what I got planned to pack today. I'm gonna put all my tackle in this tackle box right here. And as you can tell, I've had this one a while. It's well used. All right, I'll show you what I settled on. Scope stick right here. Gotta bring some type of hard plastic down to Venice. And I love that scope stick, particularly for big trout. See if I use it, I don't know. Also got my cork rig right here, my Versamax bolt. Got a Holy Jolly Matrix Shad, 16th ounce death grip jig head on there. And then I got a 1/4 ounce death grip. Probably gonna have to change that to something heavier, but we'll see. And a Limbo Slice Matrix Shad. Love that color for jigging deep water. And I think we'll be probably jigging some deep water tomorrow. But Triston told me to be fishing some pogies. Not something I do a whole lot, but I know big trout love them. Certainly looking forward to it. All right, next time you see me, it'll be tomorrow morning, and I'll be somewhere around Venice. All right, I just got down to Venice Marina. As you can tell, it's daytime. Triston actually ended up having to run a charter this morning, so we're going out in the afternoon. We're gonna head to the southeastern part of the lower river, basically Paso Lute, that area. Jig for trout. Can't do that, we'll run across, hopefully some redfish. Should be a great day. Wind's blowing easterly, probably 12 to 15. May preclude us from getting offshore, but hopefully we'll find some trout. We'll see. All right, stop number 1. Is at the head of a major pass. We've got a rising tide with gorgeous water. I'm starting with that aforementioned Limbo Slice Matrix Shad on a 1/4 ounce death grip jig head. And Triston is throwing.
It's a 3/8 shrimp Creole Matrix Shad.
3/8 ounce with a shrimp Creole. All right, how deep's the water here?
So it's like 9 feet right here, 7 to 9 feet, and then there's about 13 feet out in front.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna have to add a little more weight, we'll see. Oh, the tide's not really ripping, is it?
Nah, it's not.
Super windy out of the, is that pretty well due east?
Yeah.
Pretty well due east.
Maybe a touch of south on
You been catching trout here or reds or
it.
what?
Yeah, all trout 20 inches and over.
Wow, really?
It's giants, fat as could be.
Oh, there's one. There's one. Oh, goodness. Oh, did you see that fish? That was a tank.
No, I'm telling you, they're all.
That was a monster.
They're all around 3-4 pounds.
Oh, goodness.
All right, now I'm excited.
That hurt my feelings, man.
Oh no, it's drawn.
That hurt my feelings. And it wasn't like a subtle thump. He tagged it.
I got some pogies in the live well.
Do you?
Yeah.
I thought I heard you live well running. That might have been a 4-pound fish. He was really big. That was a big fish.
I might try a lot.
There you go. So Triston brought some pogies this morning on his trip, and he's got some still swimming in the live well. He said pogies have been whacking him here, so he's gonna try one of those, see what happens. I'm sticking with this for now, but I won't hesitate to change if I need to.
Oh, who stepped in?
You got him?
Yeah, I got him.
Dude, beautiful trout.
That didn't take long.
Beautiful trout. Look at this fish. I mean, that's what you've been catching in here?
Oh, this is on the
This is a small one.
I'm telling you, this is on the smaller side of the one.
Here, let's get up here. You can unhook him. Let's get a pic real quick. Man, that didn't take long.
It didn't take long at all.
So, hey, what's your drop shot rig here? What?
Yeah, so it's a 1 ounce sinker like this, and this is a 3/0 kale hook.
3/0 kale, okay.
You know, I like it a little off the bottom.
Yeah,
Doesn't
okay,
get snagged
perfect,
as
yeah.
much.
You're probably maybe a foot off the bottom, would you say?
Yeah, about a foot.
Yeah.
Got about 10 of these left.
10 pogies left. Tristan said the pogies have been easy to catch in the morning, not so easy in the afternoon. What size are they? Let's see.
This is actually one of the bigger ones, but
All right, yeah, perfect.
about hand
Maybe hand size, yeah.
mullet's crashing everywhere. That's what they're eating right now.
They're eating mullet, those big fish, yeah.
I didn't even really feel him hit. I just,
Saw it running.
my pogie started fluttering, and then, I don't know, felt like something was up.
That's a Venice school trout.
Yeah.
It really is. Only bad thing with pogies, they're so fragile. It's looking for an excuse to die. So when you fish pogies, do you do like you do with croakers and kind of wait? You know how a trout will hit a croaker and then come back and eat it? Yeah, okay. Man, I got a hit like right away. Now I can't get a hit. It's crazy. It's crazy how often that happens. All right, one big trout that threw the bait and one big trout that made its way to the boat. That's it. We're gonna make a move. Oh, there's something.
Got one?
Yep, there's something. I think, oh, good night. I'm snake bit. It was a redfish.
The red?
Yeah. 0 for 2. So you think I should just take off this matrix and put a shrimp on here? Man, something's pecking the hell out of my shrimp. And what do we have here? Is that a mangrove? Mangrove snapper. Definitely the smallest one I've ever caught. Eating my shrimp.
My buddy caught a flounder the other day, and it was spitting up those. Like,
Spin up mangroves?
yeah, he's in the river.
Fish on. Fish on. That's not a small red.
No.
Oh! Snake bit. Snake bit. Fish on? Feels like a red.
Oh, that's a big. Nice flat.
Oh, there you go. Good fish. Just the size you want to catch. All right. Not the size of the one you had hooked up.
Right.
Definitely not.
That ought to be good for my dinner.
Yeah, no doubt. Good eating size. You throwing right up on the rocks or what?
Yeah, a little off.
A little off? Okay. What about a cork? Is that worth a try or what?
Try it, yeah.
Another red? Damn, dude. Tristan's got another red. Another slot red. I'm trying to Versamax bolt. 2 bites on successive casts. Well, he's borderline, huh?
Yeah, he's probably just made it.
I'm feeding the sheephead here, I think. Oh, there's something. Feels like a small red, perhaps. Yep, redfish. Oh, bunch of reds with him. Bunch of reds with him. Yeah.
Pumpkin.
All about his size. Got one already? You threw in his mouth.
I didn't even have time to lift my rod up.
That's probably a small keeper. Yeah, that's definitely a keeper. I think mine's probably under. Let's let him go. There's one. You missed him?
I did. Story of the day.
You think probably a small keeper, huh?
Yeah,
Close.
right at it.
Size you want to eat. Beautiful fish. Got him? Yeah, that's every cast now. Every cast now. That's not a little one. I gotta keep an eye on my cork. Oh, a big trout. Look at this trout. Here, you want the net? He's like, no, this is Venice. We don't need a net.
Big one, dude. Right on the rocks.
Look at this fish. Look at this fish. All right, go up front. Yeah, in Venice, you don't net fish that size. You just flip them. Tristan's like, oh, big deal. Nope, there he is. I don't know. I'm hoping for a big trout, but I think he's a red.
No, that's a red. Well, I don't know.
I think he's a red. I think he's a red, but we'll see. Yeah, he's a red. Just for kicks, I'm gonna see if he's legal. I'm called Triston the human measuring board.
Is that what it was?
15 and a half. You nailed it. All right, Tristan and I made the journey to a community hole, one of the spillways at Southwest Pass, and everybody who fishes Venice fishes. Oh! And it is just every cast. Just every cast.
I got you, sir.
Oh, okay, awesome, thank you. Now, most of the fish, well, a little bit bigger than this one,
Yeah,
15 and a half inch reds and some trout. And Tristan said there's also been some flounder around here, so anything could bite on any cast. Also caught a mangrove. Thank you. I'm throwing a 16th ounce death grip jig head, about 18 inches below a Versamax bolt. Tristan's fishing on the bottom, just a jig head.
Jig head to braid.
Jig head to braid, finesse fishing, but it doesn't matter.
They'll hit a jig right now.
We're both getting hit every cast. Ooh, that might be a trout. You threw right in the rocks. Let's see.
That was a dead shrimp.
Let's see. I'm curious to see. Another red. Well, that's a bigger red. That's a keeper. Our main goal today was to fish some of the passes and catch trout. Tristan's been whacking them, but that's when the temps were a lot cooler. We've had a warm up here in South Louisiana, and it's kind of scattered these fish out. Had a couple of good opportunities on some nice trout. Oh, there he is. And Tristan caught a real good trout here. And now we're catching fish every cast, but it's mostly undersized reds with some other stuff mixed in. Going with the pogie. I mean, it's just automatic. This might be a keeper. It's a better fish. Now, what's interesting is that, like, we pulled up here and made what, 3 or 4, 5 casts without a bite.
Oh, we were here for a good little while.
Well, I'm going to test it just to see if we can still call you the human measuring board. I'm thinking it a little short.
Yeah.
Yep. He's waffling. He's waffling. Let's see.
15 3/4.
Actually, that's your worst guess of the day. He's only 15. So Tristan, is this unique to this spot, or is this like kind of everywhere?
No, man. These little redfish are all up and down the river from the end of Southwest Pass to past Fort Jackson. I mean, they're everywhere.
And you getting some slots as well, or?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh.
He just
Speaking of slots,
on the side of the boat.
Look at this.
He ate the pogie on the side of the boat.
That's a bull. There you go. Yeah, I'd say he's a bull.
Yeah, these are mixed in with it.
So you got bulls, slots. I mean, like you literally have no idea what you're gonna catch.
Right.
Good Lord, that's not a small red.
Hey, I got a lot of drag on him right now.
That's a big fish. This is what makes Venice such a magical place. I mean, we've hit 3 or 4 spots, picked up a few fish here and there. You hit enough water, you're gonna find something that's stupid like this. It just happens, particularly when the river's this low and it's in the fall. Just a magical place, I love it. But even in Venice, you won't get bit if you don't have any bait.
Oh, now he popped off.
Did he? There he is. Another jumping red. All right, let that be a lesson to you. he is. All right, another red. I switched from the live shrimp to shrimp creole matrix shad, 1/4 ounce death grip, and right away got a fish. Same size though, 7 spotter. Goodness. Oh man, multiple hits. This one's either foul hooked or he's a better fish. Foul hooked jack. No, he's not foul hooked. He's hooked in the mouth. He's just a jack. Ooh, he threw. Look what he threw up.
What?
Croaker.
Is it croaker?
Yep. Everything but a flounder.
I know.
Compared to previous years, how has flounder fishing been this year?
It was good. It was excellent. Everybody started catching them early too. You know,
Like when the river
May,
fell.
June.
Yeah. And it's continued even though the season's closed, right?
Yeah, it's got even better. It's like
There's one.
we had a lot of people catching them,
Yeah.
and then they closed the season. Now everybody's catching.
Now everybody's catching them, right?
Everybody's.
That's the way it goes. So flounder season is closed in Louisiana, unfortunately. I think it opens up, what, December 1st?
Yeah.
Yeah, December 1st. We've caught speckled trout, copious amounts of redfish, jack crevalle, and even a juvenile mangrove snapper. What we haven't caught is flounder. So we've come into the marsh, surrounded by canes, to see if we can change that. Let's see. Shrimp on a jig head.
The Venice special.
All right, I'm gonna leave my matrix on and put shrimp on there. How's that for janky? How does that look?
Perfect.
You're throwing it into this cut?
Yep, right in the middle of it.
I might have one.
I think I just had one.
There he is. Yep. Oh, stingray. Oh no.
The other flat guy.
Yep. It's a brave man. Fish that lives on the bottom, but a different one. Not the one we wanted. Oh, there he is.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. There you
Big flounder. Help.
Net?
I'm gonna flip him.
All right.
If we lose him, we lose him. We can't keep him anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Handsome devil. All right, here we go. Can't keep him. Not till December 1st.
Merry Christmas.
Hopefully we'll get him again. Yep. So Triston, in general terms, like if you want to target flounder, like what are some things you look for?
Definitely like a silty, sandy bottom.
Okay.
Moving water.
I mean, does it have to be kind of like any type of slope or drop off or what?
You know, I've caught them in 8 inches of water, and I've caught them in 20 feet.
On
of water,
ledges,
you know?
yeah. So it could be either one.
Kind of wherever.
So really more you look for that bottom the
Yeah.
bottom makeup like
Yes.
that. Okay.
Yeah,
All
there's
right.
a lot of river silt back here.
Okay. Makes sense. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Didn't take long.
Yeah.
Redfish. And literally the same size that we've been catching. Huh? Just insane. How many of those guys are out here? Y'all gonna mop up when those things turn 16,
Oh, I know.
which is gonna be like 5 minutes.
Yep.
There's one. There's something. Another red. I think he might be I don't know. I don't know. Now I'm thinking not.
He's a mean little guy.
He is mean.
Angry elf. I don't know.
I think he might make it. He's close.
That's 16.
Uh-oh. Well, you know what?
With the pinch tail.
If he is 16, he's coming home because he's a bloody mess. Yeah, no chance. All right. Wish you the best of luck, dude. Sorry. All right, we're closing out the day, and what Triston says is the bull red zone. We're here at the West Bay Diversion, another community hole. Very heavily fished, but always productive. Let's see what's here. I'm gonna throw this candy bug Zimmer swimmer on a 1/4 ounce death grip jig head. Probably should throw something alive. Let's see if we can get one on this. Well, there we go. There we go. There's our bull red. Oh, he came off. We are snake bit. Unbelievable. That's the third hooked fish I've lost today. All of them were big. 2 of them are redfish. You generally don't lose a lot of reds once you hook them. They got rubber lips. Uh-oh. Fishing on.
Wow.
That looks like a trout. It might be an undersized red, huh? Yep, redfish.
Going hard for a little guy.
Yeah, he did.
16.
Oh, he is, huh? 16. Yep, there he is. This is just crazy. These fish are just absolutely everywhere. Good sign. Very good sign. Very glad to see it. Yeah, you're gonna make me put on a shrimp.
Yeah, I want to time it here.
All right, we're gonna time it. You know, when you try and call your shot, it's
1001, 1002.
uh-oh. 1003. That was like a slow one. Feel better or same size?
Hey, right, 15, 16 inches.
All right, can't let Tristan have all the fun. Yeah, I think that was 1002. Now, will these fish hit dead shrimp? I would imagine they would, huh? Yeah.
They don't discriminate.
Yeah. So if you sat here and picked through them, could you get a limit?
Yeah.
You could, huh?
Can.
Okay.
Not every day.
Okay.
But most days. It's really all about moving around.
Yeah.
Because once you you saw how they're kind of shrinking now every
Yeah.
fish.
Yeah.
Those little ones will
Just
find-
move in?
Yeah, they'll move in and find you. Just have kind of what happened today.
Okay. That's interesting. Okay.
But if you go like 50 yards down the bank,
Then you're going to find the big ones again.
you're
Yeah.
going to pick up 1 or 2, and then the little guys will start hitting you.
Look at this shrimp. Let's see what this one catches. This is a monster shrimp. I don't know if a red that size can get that shrimp in his mouth. I thought he might be a team maker. Now I'm thinking he's not. That big shrimp. Yeah, he's borderline.
Let's see if he would have made it. He definitely 16, I think.
All right, another outstanding day with Tristan. We really didn't have the best conditions for trout fishing, not at all. Temperatures have warmed up here in South Louisiana. Last week, when it was cold, we had several nights, got down to mid-40s. Tristan was whacking them. The trout were stacked up in the holes. Definitely not the case today. We do have a front coming next week. Go lower water temperatures again, and trout fishing is going to explode here. No question about it. But until then, the red fishing is just off the chain. If you don't mind weeding through some small fish to get to your keepers, it's still just a whole lot of fun. And you're going to bump into flounder and jacks and mangroves and whatever else. Just so awesome at Venice. When conditions are like this, when water's down, the river's been down since early June, just so good. So much fun. All right, well, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the Marshman Masson channel. You can do that by clicking that button right there. And here's 2 videos that YouTube thinks you would like. Check those out. Until next time, if we don't see you in the marsh, we'll see you right here on Marshman Masson.